With a contract update and more, this is Pro Wrestling Central. My name is John, and you're watching the Wrestling Report. Talking about her return to ring announcing in WWE, LILIAN GARCIA revealed that this role was never meant to be permanent, telling Chris Van Vliet. So when they brought me back, I knew that Raw was going to be until the changeover on January 6th for Netflix. That I knew, and they were like, okay, now we're going to put you on SmackDown. But we don't know how long. Every week that went by, they were like, I'm so sorry, we need you another week. Is that okay? And I'm like, of course it is. It's fine. Do whatever you want. I am loving this. Totally loving this. But what was so beautiful that has evolved from it is that even though I'm not going to be the full-time SmackDown announcer anymore, they said, you know what, we love having you as part of this. We want to extend your role. We want you to do Saturday night's main event. We think you're a perfect fit for that. I love it. I get to wear gowns for that. Getting to be part of that, and then they're like, look, we've got a lot of other shows that we're in talks with right now and that we can do. And I'm like, whatever you need. Again, whatever you need, just put me in, coach. Touching on the latest move made by Endeavor, the parent company of TKO Group Holdings, and more, Ringside News wrote that it's official. Endeavor is now private again. The sports and entertainment giant just completed a massive $25 billion take-private deal, with Silver Lake buying up all remaining shares they didn't already own. In what's being called the largest ever private equity sponsor public-to-private investment in the media and entertainment sector, Endeavor has been pulled off the New York Stock Exchange and is shifting gears under a brand new structure. Shareholders scored $27.50 per share in cash, a 55% premium over the $17.72 price, before Endeavor first announced it was exploring strategic alternatives in October 2023. With the transaction finalized, Endeavor is no longer trading publicly, and its Class A stock is done on Wall Street. But the bigger headline? The launch of WME Group, the new name for Endeavor's powerhouse portfolio of representation and IP-driven businesses. The lineup includes WME, one of the most legendary talent agencies on the planet, 160over90, the global marketing agency that brings brands and culture together, IMG Licensing, a brand licensing juggernaut, Pantheon Media Group, the Emmy-winning production force behind true crime, live events, sports, and more. Egon Durbin, co-CEO of Silver Lake, praised the long-term partnership with Endeavor's leadership, saying, "This remarkable moment and the even more exciting future it launches is thanks first and foremost to Ari Emanuel and Patrick Whitesell." He added, "Silver Lake has never sold a share, and now with this latest investment, it is the single largest position in our global portfolio." Mark Shapiro, now president and managing partner of WME Group, said the move will supercharge what they already do best: our ability to deliver landmark partnerships, career-defining business opportunities, and enduring cultural moments is amplified by this transaction. Ari Emanuel, now executive chairman of WME Group, said, "Together we have created and enhanced a foundation unlike any other to accelerate value creation for clients and partners across WME Group and TKO." Patrick Whitesell will lead a new platform backed by Silver Lake to invest in talent, sports, media, and entertainment properties. "I have never seen a more promising time for bold and ambitious entrepreneurs, creatives, and athletes," Whitesell said. WME Group isn't the only piece in play. Endeavor still owns a controlling stake in TKO Group Holdings, which includes UFC, WWE, and PBR. With more than 500 live events annually across 210 countries, TKO remains a major force in global sports entertainment. From mega agency muscle to sports empire control, Endeavor's next chapter is officially underway, and it's massive. Revealing that he had talks to work for AEW, former WWE referee Mike Chioda told Ben Veal, "Cody Rhodes tried to get me into AEW. He really wanted me to train the referees. He was like, hey, do you want to work part-time or full-time? I'm like, I'll work full-time. I still got some gas in the tank. You know, I still got a little left in me, and it actually didn't pan out though. But they ended up calling me back for one show or this and that. Then they did a show in London at Wembley, and I did get a call from 2014 Malenko, but it just never worked out for a big spot. It's kind of weird. The questions too, like, well, did you ever work in London before? Well, yeah, I worked in 1992 in London. That was my first biggest show ever done, you know? In some unfortunate news, former TNA Wrestling president DIXIE Carter wrote this on Facebook. I'm heartbroken that my precious mama passed away last night. I'm heartbroken for all selfish reasons. I will miss her in more ways than I could ever count. It's such a surreal feeling, and I know the weight of it has not hit me yet. I will survive knowing she is with God and surrounded by her family in heaven. Please pray for our family as we have lost our honeys, our rock. She was the most amazing mom, and I have been so blessed in countless ways by her. She loved her family fiercely, and there was nothing more important except her love for God. She was beautiful, smart, a great businesswoman, giving, tough, and always helping others. I will live every day for the rest of my life trying to do the same and to make you proud. I love you so much, Mama. I'm going to miss you like crazy. When it comes to an AEW contract expiring soon, Ringside News noted that Mariah May is truly invaluable to AEW, and she proved her worth thanks to her incredible feud with Toni Storm over the last 18 months. Many fans expect her to remain with AEW for the foreseeable future, but it appears that her contract will be expiring soon. According to Fightful Select, several AEW staff, wrestlers, and higher-ups believe that Mariah May is in the final year of her contract. Sources within AEW suggest that her deal could expire in the summer, though it's unclear if there are any option years attached. One AEW source expressed surprise at the idea of Mariah May having such a short deal, noting that it would be unusual given the push May has received. It was also noted that AEW is looking to retain Mariah May. May's contract situation has become a topic of discussion within AEW, particularly after her AEW World Title loss to Toni Storm at AEW Revolution. Fightful reached out to Mariah May and her representatives, but they declined to comment. It was further added that AEW also does not publicly discuss talent contracts. With Mariah May's contract potentially set to expire this summer, all eyes are on her next move. AEW is definitely interested in re-signing her so that she can continue to make history in the company. So we will have to wait and see whether the two parties can reach an agreement before her contract expires. And this was your pro wrestling news update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.